a gain of 11.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance, then he had it end. He does. First down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Swift gets it from the pistol. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Now a guy starts there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Monunga going to get it again. And he is going to have a Bears first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From 31, here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Give up the middle with Swift. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Pass complete. Luther Burden. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Volunteer! What is it?
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jordan.
They will run it over center with Swift. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Williams now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like you see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone. is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, walk him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Andrew Billings from the interior, there to bring him down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after 1, it's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Jackson now. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now, Jackson. That one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Just a really disappointing end. What an impressive opening drive. I mean, that's exactly how they scripted this when they put this plan together. Maintain possession, go the length of the field, and come away with points. But I think they've got to take the good and move on from the bad because they're going to be able to move the ball. Just got to do a better job protecting it.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd down and 9.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Quick slant, caught by Burton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Is a turnover on downs.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got Likely over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, here's Henry. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this.
We changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open right side is Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Here's the toss right side to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Short, complete to Likely. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Brisker there defensively.
Now it's Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
At the 9-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down. Jackson. That is caught by the tight end. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Ravens 7. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set up. Ready. Finish it up.
Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to
This
kick
is
off
still
for Chicago.
anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Set up.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run it with Henry.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs.
And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
13. Sit hot.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Open space inside the 10. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Sit hot.
Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it at the 3. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, sit on.
They'll start on the ground with Smith. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Moving left. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, sit up.
Off the play fake. Jackson rolling to the left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he is out of bounds. That one good for 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 29 yards. And
Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
it's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears 32.
Here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Pistol give to Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Quick slant into the hands of Zacchaeus. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun. Here's what the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 4-yard loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Vegas!
They'll indeed go. It's Williams, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Big hole to the 30. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, it is Manunga. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. but they will turn it over on down. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gonna go right back to Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That's complete. He's got it to Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Ravens will line up for the
now Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here we go on the return from the 1. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
What is up?
On the ground, here is Manunga. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
There 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Jackson now. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Play action now. Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now Jackson on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This is first and 10. Throwing is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's the score. Ravens 34, Bears 31.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Look at the big man go. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point.
Jackson looking to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two.
31. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's first down.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Second and 10. Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And the Ravens are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick
Ball is
off
teed
for the
up. Chase
Buccaneers.
McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
What is that?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offensive line fast.
Brought down by Levante David.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
The 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
A gain of 10
Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bears, 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Buying some time left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. First carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Give to Monungai from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd down. Here's Williams.
3rd and 7.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Swift. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard
Back to Swift. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
He was covered by Kevin.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 10 yards to go.
180. What's up?
No throw, third and long. Getting out to his left. He's going for it himself. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Mayfield to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. Moving on into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it second and goal.
Kings. Real. What's up?
Back now, pressure coming. They score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers find an answer with their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Josh Blackwell to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air on third and long. They set up the screen here to Swift. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. And throws to the hurry-up here.
It's fourth down.
They'll run it with Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Bears first down. First First and 10 at the 33-yard
Off the
line.
play fake, Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-6 is our score. Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Real. Good. 180. What's up?
This is Irving on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
180.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
The 50-yard line.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
180. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. Hits the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Going one again with Swift. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, here's Swift. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down. To throw, Mayfield. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
It's now third down.
Run.
Here he goes, third and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Manunga. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. They'll run it with Manunga. Space on the right. He's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Williams from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Again, it's Williams. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears.
To the air yet again. Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Bears.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to throw this one. And the pass is caught. That's 2 more onto the score.
Bears 20.
Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. What's up?
He's back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The kick is good, and we're looking at an entirely different game now here at halftime as they've taken the lead on that final play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Kings! 180! Start!
We're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Run. Start!
Here's Baker to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And 10.
180! What's up?
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Up! 180! What's up?
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
If you go for it on fourth down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Here's Swift on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Bears 26, Buccaneers 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 20 at the 11-yard line.
Pistol.
Mayfield to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 13.
What's up?
Third and long, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
That's good for a first down.
Hey, alert!
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
180!
On second and 10, Mayfield again. He finds Evans left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And a first down.
Baker throwing again. He's got Evans once again. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 2.
Once more, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Alert, 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 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw again. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Tremaine Edmonds has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now... A couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down, here's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First and goal. Let's see if they can make that turnover on downs hurt with a quick score here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. What's that?
Mayfield set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up third and goal.
Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Here he goes, third and long. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a third-quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a slim 2-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. On play action, Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Intercepted.
First down from the 42.
Take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kings, Kings, Kings.
Throwing, Baker. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
What's that?
Baker now. It's caught. It's got one again. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Back to the line they come, second down.
Regular.
Right back to Irving now. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Run. 180. Run. Start.
Third down, here's Mayfield. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bears have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Levante David. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Bears 26. Chase McLaughlin.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Williams. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Christian Izien with the INT.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Searching for something. Bears getting close, so they're going to take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 19 at the 39-yard line.
180! Start!
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Across midfield at the 48.
Hey! Real. 180!
To the air on third and long. Got his man. It's on him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Point it right. What's on?
First down. Here's Baker. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
First down.
Baker throwing again. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass. Like a great post in basketball, you know how to finish.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bears first down.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams on the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Bears first down.
Working from the gun, Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Buccaneers 43, Bears 32.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
Ooh. Taken at the 2. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Now Williams. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take it away once again. The 5th 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears decide to call their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Gronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Real. Good sick. 180. What's up?
Mayfield with a blitz coming. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
What's up?
Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
To number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, Mayfield. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
King, 180. What's up?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Let's go.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
In the red zone on 1st. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The 10-yard line.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
What's up?
Line up the design keeper. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.